Welcome to Texas, y'all. There's a Texas store. All right. Right on. What's up, everybody?
Hi, how we doing?
Hey, everybody. What we got? Oh, we got 5 already.
Oh my goodness. So go ahead and hit the like button.
Yep, hit the like button, subscribe if you have not. Welcome to Home on the Hitch. This is our live broadcast.
And our giveaway.
Drawing. Mm-hmm. That's right. So ended last night at midnight. So tonight we're going to do the drawing. But first, we want to say hello and welcome to everybody who's watching live and anybody that watches the replay. That should be pretty cool. So, yeah, we're going to be doing our drawing, but we'll do that towards the end. But that should be pretty cool. We'll go over the prizes and how we're going to do it before we do the drawing. But that'll be a little bit later.
So anyway, we're glad that you're here joining us tonight. So we want to make sure that you guys hit the like button so we know how many people were here tonight.
Yep. So where are we at? What are we doing? Let's talk about that.
Okay, so tonight we're going to be drawing the winners for our giveaway.
Yeah, let's talk about where we are.
Oh, okay. So where are we?
I don't know.
We're at the farm.
We're at the farm. Yep. So we are. We've been hanging out on the farm for the past week or so with our friends Sam and Sarah from Friends in RV Spaces. Boondockers Welcome host, and if you watch our videos, you probably saw them or our video about them last March or this past March.
Right, about our first Boondockers Welcome experience.
Just amazing people. So again, they are.
It was a very pleasant retreat from the troubles we had on the road.
It was, absolutely. So Friends of RV Spaces. So make sure you follow them on Instagram. Do you guys have Facebook?
They do. They have Facebook.
So, and they're here, by the way. So maybe in a little bit we'll be able to.
Maybe they'll get brave.
Coax them onto the camera because they've really done an awesome job here with everything they got going on.
So make sure that you look them up on Instagram and Facebook, Friends in RV Spaces.
They've got a lot of good pictures, and the total is going to be 9 sites, I think, that Sam has here.
Well, and best of all, you can come by yourself and stay here.
Yeah, it's awesome. Mm-hmm. That's great.
Yep, we highly recommend it.
Beautiful place. And they have a lot to offer here. So it's just a really good place. All right. Sorry, we made notes. You want to spit that out right there?
Oh, okay. So, maybe you figured out we're in Fort Worth, Texas. So we were at the Harbor Freight the other day. And we saw this older gentleman who caught my eye because he looks like a subscriber that we know.
How do you know what he looks like, though?
Well, because his little picture. I do pay attention. So I saw his little picture, and he talks to us frequently. So I remember those people, absolutely. So, and Larry had some back surgery a while back, and we haven't heard from him lately.
Yeah,
so I really thought that I saw him at Harbor Freight, and I got excited. But that's okay. So, Larry, if you're watching, I hope that you are healing well. Yeah. And we miss you.
And we miss you. We haven't seen a comment from you in a while.
Right. So get on that, please. We also I put a question on Facebook yesterday with a little video, and I was laughing because, of course, someone said the obvious of that we were in Fort Worth after I had already tagged and said that we were in Fort Worth, but the video was us at the stockyards.
Right.
So LaDonna, she got that right because she obviously loves the stockyards.
She knows where we're at.
Yeah. So way to go, girl.
That's cheating. So we're going to talk about this. Is that everything you need?
That's everything I needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
What we've been doing here, and realistically, we've been kind of just doing a reset, but here, let me see if I can bring this up.
Oh, there, if you want to say, is that going to come later? Or?
We can do that now.
Because I was just talking about Larry. So.
Hello, Mr. Steve Assay. Hi, guys. Glad to see you made it safely. We did, and we've had a lot of fun. So I want to share a quick story before I share.
It's a green flying bug.
What kind of bug is that? Bugs.
Save that for later.
About Steve. And so a couple of live streams back, he popped up, and I don't know if it was the first time that he had popped up into our stream or not, but he gave us our first super chat that night, which was really cool.
Very sweet. Thank you.
Yes, thank you again. And then we were talking about RVs, and Terry Haynes is another one of our subscribers, and
that we've become very good friends with.
Good supporter of us and our channel, about our RVs and all the things we had. And Steve popped up and was talking about how his Momentum was purple, and nobody had ever seen that before. And I guess that he found out there was only 3 or 4 of them made at a rally. So we ended that live stream, and you're kind of wondering if what we're doing is right, or if we're you just look for answers in what you're doing. So I got up early the next morning, about 2 a.m. and took off to drive to Indiana to pick up an RV, because I've been doing it's a side gig, the RV transport. And I'm on the perimeter around Indianapolis, and I'm on the phone with Melissa, driving along. We're talking about this and that, and I'm like, there's a purple Momentum. And I'm like,
he's like, can you find a picture of it?
Find the picture that he sent us, and let's see if that's it. Well, then of course the picture was of the passenger side, so I'm like right up next to this guy, and I go around, and I'm looking at the passenger side, not thinking that. Didn't even cross my mind just to pull up and roll the window down, because he would know what I look like. I didn't even think about it. But yeah, send me a picture of him. Anyway, I did. I was like, screw it, I'm just going to pull up, and it was him. And I was like,
oh, it was hilarious. You were so excited, and on the phone, you were like, oh my gosh, of course, it's purple. How many of those are there? There can't be.
I'm like, if there's only 3, how is that a thing?
We were just talking to him last night. And now the next day, not knowing anybody's schedule, we end up running into each other on the interstate 700 miles away from home. So it was good. It's funny how the universe works.
The universe works in funny ways, but that was really cool. And it is very Steve, I do too. I looked and almost pulled off in a couple of places, but I was like, man, this guy's got a 42-foot fifth wheel. There wasn't any good spot for you to pull off, I didn't think. But one day, don't worry, one day we will.
So let's talk here real quick. I was going to share what we had
Thank
been.
you, Terry.
Oh yeah, what do you say? Oh, like Mel's hat. You took it off. Yeah. That's my hat, actually. So what's been going on at the farm? Let's toss that out right quick. This is all over the place.
Oh, okay. So what have we been doing while we're okay? Oh, we got some new takers over there. Casual. What's that, baby goats? You look like you could just not care less about what we're going to do to you.
Oh, he's pretty stiff. He's just...
No. Hey. There you go. Matt.
Me
next. My turn. Hi.
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah. Who's a pretty baby?
Yeah.
I had so much fun. I think Sarah might have enjoyed it a little bit also.
I don't think they did.
The goats, the mamas didn't like that at all though.
No, they didn't like it.
But oh my gosh, how fun was that? How many did we do? 11?
Brought 13 pairs of pajamas to put on the goats. So that's what we've been doing.
So in case you're interested in goats, they are for sale.
Yes. And we can arrange for them to come with pajamas too.
Absolutely. Free pair of pajamas with purchase.
A free pair of pajamas with every
goat
purchase. So you can either reach out to us and we'll put you in touch with Sam, or you can look them up on Facebook. I'm sure they would be happy to fulfill your goat needs.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. What do we got? So yeah, what we thought we would do, just a little different before we get into the drawing, since this is going to be in place of our video.
Yes. So
that we cover a little content as well, maybe a little education, valuable things, some learning. And this one's for new and old RVers like Terry, old RVers. I should say experienced RVers, because we're probably worse at it than anybody else.
We still make lots of mistakes.
Mistakes.
We have.
So we're going to talk about 4 mistakes that you can avoid if you're new, and by taking your time and
don't become complacent if you're seasoned.
So let's see, it's hard to see out here. Number 1 is forgetting important action-based things on travel days. And that really kind of leads you to the fact that you need to either have mental, preferably though, a written out
physical checklist.
And when you get in that routine of doing that checklist, that you're going to pick things up and pack up or set up and take things down and leave, you need to do it the same every time. And those action-based things that we're talking about are putting down the TV antennas, making sure the water pump's turned off.
Latch the shower door, the TV down.
You stop somewhere to find that the faucet's bumped on and you left the water pump on, and you got a floor full of water, or the shower door is busted because it
secure your refrigerator doors shut.
Right. We've arrived to many rest stops and places,
had food all over the kitchen
to find the mayonnaise and everything rolling around the kitchen. Pull up your jacks, your stabilizer jacks, make sure all the baggage compartments are locked and secured. So a checklist is an absolute
lock your camper
necessity
door before you
to have. Unplug from the pedestal.
Oh yes, well
just unplug from the pedestal, so you don't drive off and rip the cord out of your RV or the park's pedestal.
Check for obstacles that may impair your leaving the site that you're at. And
the way we do it the same every time is Melissa does the inside and I do the outside. And I think a lot of couples maybe do it that way.
And I also try to do like a final walk around.
She does.
And look at everything before I get into.
And then when she comes out to do that, I always ask if she's turned off the water heaters, if she's turned off the water pump, and everything else is secured. We just kind of double check each other, but I don't do the inside. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
No.
But
I always like to check the bumper
yeah.
Of the vehicle before we leave, because sometimes, Thomas will set a tool down and not remember, and we drive off and, can't get the...
No, I didn't do that.
Never. But that's okay. I mean, that's not necessarily someplace that you think to look on a regular basis.
So that's going to be I didn't even think about that.
And the top
so that's a bonus thing, guys. Don't ever start something you can't finish, or something if you're stressed out and you're hurrying and you start to do something, because I'm the world's worst. We'll start to do something, whatever it is, hooking this up, doing that, and throw that tool up there because I'm like, I got to put that up, but I got to move this box to do it, and complete whatever task you're doing, and do it. That way you don't have those mistakes happen. So mistake number 2 that new RVers make is probably
it's not fully understanding what you need in the RV
to have in your RV.
Right. You don't need to look like the clamp that's leaving Beverly Hills.
You don't have to have everything, but what we really mean by that are essentials. We're not just talking about clothes and food and stuff like that. Of course, we're talking about bug. Like first aid kits, triangles, safety triangles, or flares.
These are like basic essentials.
Guys, you need to be able to change. You need to do yourself a favor and get an impact gun. Get yourself a good bottle jack, some collapsible jack stands, an impact gun with impact sockets, a torque wrench, everything. Because if you have all that stuff and you have a tire blowout, you can change your own tire in 15 or 20 minutes on the side of the road. It's not that big of a deal. If you don't have those things, it becomes a major deal. So,
and can be very costly. It can ruin your trip,
Well, it puts you in that valley of financially and emotionally, and
it's just really hard
to recover after that. So I want to make sure that you have those things. And let's see, what do we got? Generator's a great one.
Mm-hmm. Jumper cables,
wheel blocks, levelers, tire pressure gauge, or tire TPMS. Yeah. We have a tire minder and we love it. Gloves, toolkits, flashlights, first aid kit we talked about.
Bed linens.
Yeah, sleeping bags. I mean, if something happens and you break down somewhere and you got to sleep on the side of the road and you're not set up for boondocking completely, then sleeping bags, if it's wintertime, maybe. But just those things that will get you through.
Right, insect repellent, sunblock. Those go.
Because it really sucks to get somewhere and need something along the lines of we really need this, and not have it.
And also carry like a power bank or something in your vehicle to charge your phones.
More power.
In case you have an emergency, because that seems to always occur.
That does occur. Oh, there it is. I just can't see them.
Maybe you should wear glasses.
Oh my God. I swear I'm gonna get some contacts.
Well, that's what I do.
All right.
So
a big one for trip planning for new guys and older experienced RVers is trusting Google Maps for your RV. That is a big ass bug.
Just scrolled right across the screen. That's kind of scary.
Which I've done before and I've talked about before, and that's how we ended up driving through the Bronx and across the George Washington Bridge during rush hour in New York City, because the RV friendly directions were probably an hour or so longer than Google Maps. So Google Maps we went, and we paid for it. So make sure that you validate your directions, because all roads are not made for big.
Right. So that, always know your height.
Oh, that's a big thing. And you probably heard that before, but measure to the top of your air conditioner on flat
To the
ground,
highest thing on your
whatever the highest thing is, and put that on a post-it note or tape it
piece
to
of duct tape, something
right,
inside the cab,
right in front of you somewhere. So when you are coming up and you see the number on the side of that bridge, you don't have to remember it. All you got to do is look at it, because some of those bridges, it's hard to tell, when you're coming up to them.
and especially the older ones that have the rounded arch to them. So you have to make sure you drive in the middle.
Yeah, because that's a good point. Because whatever height the old arched bridge says is going to be straight in the middle. So. And the number 4 is going to be skipping the practice run or shakedown trip before you either go full time or
for your first
if you're
trip.
A new RVer, you should always, even if you get a new RV,
do something kind of close to your home base where you know where the stores are located, that you have friends that can come help you.
Because you're going to mess something
up. It's not going to be an inconvenience for them either.
And you're going to forget something.
Right.
Or something's going to break, or you're not going to know how to operate something on your new RV, and you need to be somewhere familiar. Because we spent our last entire trip basically a rolling breakdown the entire time. And it's stressful. You don't want that. Trust me, you don't want it. You don't need it. You don't want it. You end up spending 3 nights in the Tupelo Walmart and swear off Tupelo forever.
They don't know how to make cheese burritos.
Pina colada. We have pina coladas.
You have to walk through the drive-through, but that's another thing. Oh, maybe
grow big out here in Texas. All right. So let's see
what did you forget on our travel this trip? Did you forget anything?
Probably.
But it wasn't important because obviously
I
you don't
needed
remember it. Yeah. I forgot my belt.
Well, that's pretty crappy.
Yeah, it is.
What did I forget? Not of this trip. I've forgotten things before. In the past. I've forgotten a long time ago when I was EMT, a new EMT.
I forgot the chips
I forgot the stretcher at the hospital one time.
Oh.
So we got out to a patient's house and didn't have any way to take him anywhere. That was real popular.
I'm sure that went over.
That was very popular
very
with my supervisor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very, very much. No, so we just want to cover a few things. So just make sure that you educate yourself and take your time, because if you don't take your time, you're going to screw something up, and give yourself enough time to not be in a rush, because when you rush, that's when you're going to forget it. That's when you're going to screw it up. I did do something. I drive off
today or this trip.
Oh
no, there it is. Oh, okay, I got it.
All right, Buccaneer. All right, so let's catch up here. God.
Let's read some comments. So make sure that you've hit that liked button.
Everybody hit the like button, because if we don't get 4,700 likes, then we're not doing the drawing. All right, it looks better. Let's see. Looks better on her, of course. You should give it to her. Yeah, whatever, Terry. Probably true, though.
Flattery gets you everywhere. Don't you know that?
Terry says, I have a friend who has over 12 goats. They became feed for mountain lions. Well, that's
well, we were discussing what freezer camp might be like.
We have freezer camp or a hole in the ground.
Right.
Little
pit barbecue.
With a little piggy friend and a barbecue. But experience. Yes, old is experience. And experienced is old. Let's see. Don't let people interrupt you. That's a big one, because that was one of our biggest mistakes that we ever made. And Terry actually kind of helped me safeguard that. So
I had a little trouble with the poop tank and the
so I was flushing the black tank, and when we did a video on this, and a lady came up and started talking to us, and next thing you know, Melissa comes running out of the RV.
I fling the door open and I'm
Because
like,
the
Thomas!
drain for the washer and dryer runs through that. I guess it runs. It's connected. How's it connected to the? It's connected to the black tank.
I read some interesting things on the forum recently.
On
that
a
we should
forum?
probably
Well, anyway,
look at.
it has to be connected to the black tank because it started.
Well, because poop was coming up out of the drain.
For the washer and dryer.
Yeah. I was horrified.
No poop out of the washing machine. That's literally what she said when she flung the door open, screaming, "It's poop! It's poop!" And I was like, "Oh my god!" And it smelled like poop too. Just in case you need to know,
It was awful.
it was horrible. And then that lady was like, "Oh."
She immediately walked off. We didn't see her again.
She didn't even come back to make sure we were okay. Probably smelled too bad around the camper.
Oh, my
Luckily,
God.
we were leaving, but we're
disgusting.
so
Just a little bit
it was. Yeah, just a little like brown streaks here and there, little skid marks on them. So I luckily had a pan in there. You know, there were some things stuck to the wall here and there that we had to clean up, but it was okay. And it doesn't stink anymore. So don't let people interrupt you.
A little bleach goes a long way, people.
Yes, it does. What's up? Who's next?
Oh,
What is it?
Sam say?
Who's this?
Oh,
Sam guy?
yes. Well, this is
Yeah,
something-
make sure you unplug it before you pull out.
That's one of those fun tips that the RV park
That
owners
yeah.
like also.
That's right.
Is when you
Just
unplug.
make sure
before
you are
drive
completely
off.
unhooked, and make sure you're clear of the pedestal with your tail swing before you cut it. And
And graze the rear end a little bit.
just
Just enough to like bend the trim.
No,
Don't-
we didn't do that on a pedestal.
Don't touch.
We don't even know what that was. Somebody did that to us, I think. Oh, do you know what it was?
I don't know
If
what
you
it was.
don't
I
know,
wasn't driving. You don't know.
Did you?
You obviously
did-
don't know.
Did you hear anything?
Who knows?
No.
I hear things all the time. I don't know.
No. Did you hear anything? Did you feel anything? Any giant crashes?
Well, it wasn't giant, so but yeah.
Something, and I think somebody did it to us because there's no situation that we were in on the way out here.
I don't know.
The corner trim on the other side of the RV, or either Sam did it when we pulled up.
Well, could have been
it's
one of the
pissed
10
off.
times it took to back into the
Well,
parking
okay, so we
space,
get in,
too.
and then I think Sam had been out here that morning digging ditches on both sides of the spot. So it was kind of like a training course to back into the, but whatever.
Okay.
Anyway,
You don't know.
I don't know. It's all right. Let's see what we got here. One thing that got added to our checklist today.
Check
Oh,
the inside of the
yes,
tires.
very,
Oh.
very good. So, yeah, I would add to that. You really should, check the inside of the tires and look at the tire wear pattern on your tires, because if your axles get out of alignment, then the tires are going to wear uneven, and you should be able to see that, and hopefully you can avoid a catastrophe like that. And you should always go around and check the welds around the axle hangers and all that stuff, just to make sure everything is
And that's one of those things that we do every time we stop.
Yep.
And
always.
park somewhere, not when we
Yeah.
stop on the side of the road. So.
We I carry of course we have the TPMS, but I have a hand pressure gauge as well as a infrared thermometer that I'll take temperatures of the tires, which the TPMS gives us as well, but I double check, as well as the temperature of the brakes and the hubs, just to make sure one thing isn't overheating. Some call it overkill. I call it peace of mind. I don't know. Had a guy Saturday in Asheville wanted to chat when we were loading up. That's no good, man.
No, that's how mistakes happen. You forget important things.
Poop on the floor, out the door. I didn't. Do you have a refrigerator temperature gauge that you can monitor while you're traveling? If so, what is it? I don't have that.
Is that something you have, Terry?
Did you? So Terry recently Changed his fridge out from I think a gas electric to just a straight 12-volt compressor fridge. So he's been monitoring the temperature. We don't have a temperature probe in there. I don't think it would be that hard to get one.
Right.
But we don't have one. We did, Terry, actually the other day. Since we were coming out here and it was hot. Our last stop before we got to San Materials was about an hour and a half, 2 hours or so. So I did fire up the generator and left the ACs running so that they would be cold when we got here.
But
I have learned that, I screwed up and left the eco mode on, and our generators are getting older and they won't run the air conditioners very long on eco mode. But the generator was still running when we got here, so it would have worked. But
so a jack that will fit under. We also have learned about
yes,
a ramp that you can like pull up on that
you
will
can do that.
get one tire up and then
I
the
bought
other tires
a
coming up. It's easier, safer.
I got a jack, and that, I think that really all depends upon what size trailer you have, because there's still and what the terrain is. You still may have a fairly good bit of room underneath the axle, even if the tire's flat. When I was hauling that trailer from Indiana, when I had the flat tire and the blowout, I bought a jack, and it's a hydraulic jack and a jack stand all in one. It's got a ratcheting arm on it that clicks as you jack it up, so it works as both. But the trailer was so high off the frame that I had to get like blocks and everything stacked up
Underneath the jack to get to it.
But you could get a small bottle jack, I guess, and a bigger one. No bubble sticking out about 3 inches. Ooh, and that's scary too, because you just got to change that, man.
All right, but the funny thing is, he already had.
What?
He just got tires, and they weren't put on yet. All right, but we did get a second spare.
Oh, that's a good idea too. If you've got room to carry the second spare, because who knows, lightning, can strike twice for sure. Right. All right, let's see. Doing a shakedown trip. Catching up. Everybody hit the like button. Y'all can hit like for us.
Yep.
Doing a shakedown trip at the beginning of the season.
So Terry, the scars are like football experience,
It is. Yeah. Let's see. Where'd it go?
Oh, Erin. There we go.
Erin, hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Glad you're here.
Yep.
It's a good idea to check your control panel before closing the door before leaving. Absolutely. Excellent. It is, because that way you can make sure you've got everything turned off, and especially, I don't know, some of these remote control awnings and things like that get some RF interference going down the road if you still got the panel.
Oh, that would be horrible.
You got your awning come flying out while you're riding down there.
I couldn't imagine being behind.
That would be horrible.
That would be funny.
That works while you travel.
All right, are we all caught up there?
Good one, Erin. Good one, Erin. Yes, I think we are all caught up now.
Okay, well, it's...
All right, what is it time for now?
Okay, so as you know, we have a Patreon page, but we are a very small channel, and so we don't,
So our only Patreon at this point is Terry, and we
greatly appreciate
Thank you so much, Terry, for doing that, and just the act of doing it and showing the support for us. I think we're going to close down the Patreon page and consider opening up channel memberships here on YouTube
in the community tab, because then that way it's all in one for you here in one spot. As you know, it doesn't cost anything to join YouTube, so therefore it doesn't cost anything for you to hit the like button or the subscribe button. It helps us to get our content pushed out further so that it's more noticeable and more people are reached. So we're highly appreciative anytime that you decide to hit either one of those buttons. And then when you leave comments, that just gives us an even extra boost.
Yeah. That's I think a big one.
So that's really, the best way that you can help us at all, and share us with your friends.
Right. So like, Melissa said, we're too small really of a channel to have either a Patreon probably or channel memberships. We're going to go ahead, I think, probably and open up the channel memberships.
We would like to get this started because
there'll be, I mean, if you don't know how that operates, channels open up channel memberships and there's different tiers and things like that to join that community. I think ours are probably, if I don't know how it works, haven't even looked at it. But it'll be extremely cheap or free to start out with, because we're trying to build a community around.
And we enjoy chatting with you on our live chats and then through the messages that you leave on our comments and emails and things like that. But this is just a way for us to become a little more connected with each other. And then maybe we can plan some things to where we can actually maybe camp together or,
absolutely.
Stop by and see you while we're passing through somewhere, because it's always great to have
really
friends everywhere you go. But we want to make this a more interactive community with you.
And we want to build that community around our, make every moment count motto and try to encourage people to get everything they can get out. I mean, every day is not great and everything is not wonderful, but we need to try and get the best out of whatever moment you're in and wherever you're at. You need to get the best out of that day because that day is not going to come back. So
you're not, you're just not ever going to have that opportunity again to have marshmallows with these people that you met.
And a big time goal for us is to get enough people together to really, our first goal, I think, is to get enough people together to have a weekend camp meeting somewhere, preferably here at Sam and Sarah's farm. We would like to do it here. They've got, in the end, by the time everything's done, I think it'll be 9 spaces, but we could,
we'll figure that out.
It doesn't matter. If we could get 5, 6, 7 people, viewers, whoever, to come out here and hang out over the weekend.
A home on the Hitch roundup.
Man, that would be great. That would be so much fun.
At the farm.
Yeah, at the farm. And that way we can meet y'all. We could help support Sam and Sarah for everything they've done for us. And that's the kind of stuff we're into. And Steve, thank you very much. You're
a blessing. Kind. Absolutely.
Absolutely a blessing. Thank you very much. That's too kind. So so a channel membership, when we enable them, Terry, and I'm not sure, down on the bottom somewhere, on a video, it'll say, join. There'll be a button that says join.
Right. Or even just from our homepage of Facebook.
It'll say YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, not on Facebook.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
old.
There'll be a button that says join. And like I said, it's probably just going to be free until we can figure out what it's going on. And then we can have different little icons for different levels and different benefits and stuff. And it's all easier to manage together in one place. And you don't have to try to get people to go to Patreon and do something over there. And
we're just trying to keep it all together because it makes it easier.
And grow because our growth is slow.
Right. So, we're an older couple, so it's kind of hard for us to, figure out how
we're trying.
Oh my gosh, we sound like our parents. Actually, can you show me how to do that? Because
what is the interweb?
Yeah. So as we learn, we'll pass it on.
That's how we're doing today. We just want to grow, but
take your
you
input.
guys are the best.
We do.
Right. So they show it was Steve's got it. By the subscribe, and it's a personalized page. And cool.
Okay.
So we're gonna work on getting that done, and we'll put a little short video when we get it done, and as well a post on our community tab that should go to everyone. So
and we'll put a link on our Facebook also. So
Steve says a group camp out would be fun. It would be amazing. I know if he had time, he would come because he drives all over the country like we do. So
Steve does.
yeah, well, I think lives in Florida and was in Indiana. So
Well, this is true, but people end up in weird places.
they do.
So.
So yeah, if we're gonna kind of work on that, and hopefully we can nail down. I would love to have that group camp out. That would be amazing. Get together, the hitchhike home.
Hey, yeah, Dan.
Dan,
it was so nice to meet you last
there's
night.
Dan chasing the globe. That's awesome. I love that name.
That is great.
So Dan was here last night, passing through. He is on his way to Pennsylvania somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Saskatoon.
Pittsburgh
I'm going to
area.
Saskatoon.
Pittsburgh area.
Pittsburgh. We had
s'mores last night.
S'mores last night here.
So
Rolos.
So Rolos. That's what Dan took away from our smorgasbord of s'mores.
Was to use Rolos for your s'mores.
So Sam's favorite thing that he never knew was peanut butter cups.
Yeah.
On his s'more.
So we brought those out with us. So he's saying Steve got home today, leaving out in 2 weeks for Georgia. Where are you going in Georgia?
Right, because I'm sure that you will pass our area.
Yeah, you will pass. You should, let me know what area you're going to. And that was a big bug that just hit me in the head.
Well, I hear it behind.
That was a giant.
Oh, it's a big June bug in the chair over there. His eyes are glowing. Watch out.
All right. So, yeah, Dan, it was great to meet you. And like I said, good luck on all your travels and all that stuff. So, all right, let's see. So we'll work on the channel memberships. Let's get to this. Let's get to the drawing here.
What is that clicking over
there?
What is
that noise, Sam? Oh, okay. All right, let's fire this up. I got another computer here.
All right, so making every moment count. Let's just remind you how how we can do that. You can take that moment by enjoying the people around you. Just talking to somebody. Say, hey, of course, s'mores. That's a great way that we like to connect with people in the campground.
Pina coladas.
Pina coladas. Yes.
Work very good. Pajamas for your goats.
Right.
All right. So we're going to do the drawing?
Yeah. Okay. So how many people do we have in here? 8 people. So come on, hit the like button.
Everybody hit the like button.
I need 8 likes.
8 likes.
And then we're going to draw the first.
Let's go from the bottom up.
So what
rules that we're going to have is everybody got multiple or multiple ways to get entries. So like one person could have 15 or 20 entries, so we're only gonna let one winner one person's gonna win one prize. So if we randomize it and it comes up someone who's already won, we're going to pick again. So
Steve, you're a smart man. You have to listen to what your wife says.
I have to ask the wife. I just got wind told. Yeah.
I just go wind told.
Hey, that's it's pretty much what you do. All right. So again, what we have we have
a Pro Aqua.
Yeah.
System.
Let's do that one. You want to do that one last?
Yes, because that's like the grand prize.
Oh,
I thought that was in my hair, but it's on the screen.
They can't see it.
No, they can't.
So it's going to probably look pretty stupid, didn't it?
Probably.
Okay.
And we have a dock and stow, which
Package.
You've seen that scene on our. You've seen that scene.
You've seen that scene on the scene. So basically, those are blocks that fit on your travel trailer, or you can use them
under your stabilizer jacks
for your fifth wheels. They're just blocks that can sit magnetically on the frame, and they're really quick to pop out. You can use them with a regular jack without the foot on it, with the foot on it,
or with a wheel.
You take the thing out, it's got a rounded bottom. If you take the plug out, it'll fit like a boat trailer with a wheel. So it's really cool.
It's great for any trailer that you may have, or your recreational vehicle. But it's just a really easy thing, so you don't have to look for rocks and blocks that don't necessarily provide enough stabilization. So then we have a couple of Boondockers Welcome memberships.
Boondockers Welcome was generous enough to give us 2 memberships. to hand out to you guys. So we are proud to have that because we've enjoyed our stay.
And we have 2 memberships to RV Life.
RV Life Pro, which is the RV Trip Wizard and the RV.
It's our dog howling. You can hear Honey howling.
Is that Honey?
Uh-huh. And she probably has her collar on. So
Okay, go get her.
And then we have one super clean, which is amazing. It'll take the grease off of
so
concrete,
they're going to send
the
out
driveway.
a little
tires.
package that's going to have a couple of products.
All right, here's some entertainment. I'm going to go
Well,
venture off and find the dog.
You can bring her out here. So that's really close by. So we'll start with the RV Life Pro memberships and then do the Super Clean, the Boondockers Welcome, the Dock and Stow, and the Pro Aqua. Like I said, we're only going to have one winning each one, and we'll go from there. Hopefully the dog will come. Is she all right?
Yeah, it's just lonely.
Well, I don't blame her. She got her collar on and she was howling?
Yeah.
Oh, no. All right, so got another computer over here, and from the sweep widget, we are going to pull this up for randomize winners or pick winners. Let's see. Never done this before.
Oh, we want to randomize.
Give me a moment. Let's see. Please make a selection. Okay, let's randomize winners. I'm going to randomly select. Well, yes, let's just do it this way. So we're going to randomly select 7 winners. Go down the list, and that's who.
There we go.
All right.
Sounds perfect.
Randomly select 7 winners. Click submit.
Do you have my?
Here's your pen.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Hi, thank you. Oh my goodness.
So here we are. We are going to just make this list. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you, Dan. We'll see you later.
6. How did we end up? Did I end up with too many winners? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now we're good. Okay,
yeah. That looks perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll go that way. All right. So the first RV Life. What are we doing? RV Life.
Which one?
Let's go. We're gonna go from the bottom
order?
up.
Okay. So
RV
the first
Life.
RV Life.
RV Life winner number 1 is Troy Grass.
Troy Grass.
Troy Grass.
So make sure that you send us an email.
Send us an email, and I'm going to contact you as well.
At homeonthehitch.com.
Yeah, contact at homeonthehitch.com. Contact us through our webpage, www.homeonthehitch.com. And I'll try to get in touch with you as well to go from there. The RV Life app winner 2.
I don't think he has a camper yet.
That's okay.
Okay. So, all right. So, anyway,
it's all right.
Winner number 2 for the RV Life Pro
is Dean Woodard. Dean Wesley Woodard.
We always love to hear from you,
because he can use that whenever.
Right. Are you here tonight,
Are you here, Dean? Dean. Did Dan go? Oh, there's.
Yeah, he had to go.
Bye, Dan. All right. So
send us an
Dean.
We
got their email, so we can contact them. So Dean is going to get the second RV Life app. Don't crack the dogs.
Okay.
All right. The super clean package goes to the one and only Mike Driggers.
Mike Driggers, you go, boy.
From Fort Worth. No, I'm just kidding. Mike Driggers.
We'll be sending you out some super clean.
That's going to come and like the super clean.
Kim will love that because then you can clean up
the dock and stow, the Pro Aqua, all those things that are like packages. They're actually going to be drop shipped from the manufacturer. So,
what are you going to do there?
Don't lose her. All right, we did Mike. Next up is going to be a Boondockers Welcome. First Boondockers Welcome winner is David Kent. Did I see his name in here?
I don't know.
David Kent. David, are you in here? David Kent.
Oh, spiders, little spiders.
Spiders. Oh, we don't
Thank
do
you.
so. No, thank you.
Where you at?
Are you kidding me?
Honey, come here. Oh, hi, baby.
Bugs
Okay.
everywhere.
Oh, right here. She's in the
And all right.
Okay, so the second Boondockers
Who was
Welcome,
the first? David Kent.
David Kent.
Right. Second Boondockers Welcome, Helen France. I love her the email address. Helen France is the name, and you won the second Boondockers.
The second Boondockers Welcome package.
I'm not going to spit out the whole thing, but the first Helen.
Oh,
Helen.
we love the show.
Hell on Wheels is
Yeah.
the start of the email.
Ah, there's a big of a hair. Oh, it's big.
Oh, that's a big bug. Oh,
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 nice.
in my hat. Wait.
Here we go. It's gone.
All right.
Okay, so
Dock and
then
Stow
the
kit.
Dock and Stow.
It's going into.
I love this product so much. I met the guys
Yeah.
at the Tampa RV show, and they were hilarious.
They were funny.
Mhm.
The one guy offered up for us to come out and hang out at his place in Colorado.
So I'll be talking to you again in January.
But so thanks, Dock and Stow guys, for donating this. And that's going to Daniel Wade.
Come here.
Come here. Is she not tied down?
No.
Get over here.
Come here.
No. You go, yeah, somebody get a hold of you.
Come here.
We're in the wild, wild west. She's coming around this way.
She's like, I don't want Mama to get me. Come here.
So that is Daniel Wade.
All right. So what we have now
Daniel
is
Wade.
the
So we come up to the
grand prize.
The grand prize of the Pro Aqua water softener and regen kit that we use for on the road is Richard Matthew Lombardi. Richard Lombardi. So we'll be in touch with you as well to get that drop shipped to you.
So again, everybody hit that like button if you have not done so yet. We would really appreciate that. And we will be sending your information to the manufacturers and suppliers that provided our giveaway prizes tonight. Yep. And we hope to do this again as we learn and meet more people.
It's really fun for us to be able to just give something back. I mean, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's something that we have fun providing for people. So,
and we like to try new things and let you know what we think about it. Not everything is great.
So no,
not everything is bad.
Not everything is bad. We got bugs, but whoa, whatever, man. Terry Haynes,
no,
Terry.
Come on.
Thank you, sir.
We love you, Terry.
We do love Terry Haynes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, this is a very, very special man.
Yep. So Sam and Sarah were mentioning how they might like to go on a caravan tour. Like get a caravan together and go to a location. So that could be something that we could do in the future.
I would love to do that, like a caravan trip somewhere.
Right. Because some people feel more secure traveling in a group.
Alaska, Terry says. Hey. The more the merrier. So last night, Terry, as we were sitting around the campfire, I was planting the seed to them because you would really enjoy their company, and they're honest to goodness, just great people.
I think Laura would enjoy hanging out with us also.
Yeah. So and then we would have 3 dudes that could hang out, and the women could go off and do their thing, the girl things.
And we would eat good too.
Yeah. It's going to be good eats anyway.
I mean, we had some brisket the other night.
So yeah, we are we're trying to push Sam and Sarah both to get their stuff together. And they've got 1.5 years or so to get ready to go on an Alaska trip or something.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But again, that's part of building our community. So we're glad that you're here with us.
Amazing, and we are very thankful. And thank you, Terry, so much. Do what? Okay, we just been informed we'll have to transport the goats, though. That's fine. They can ride in the All right. Well, we'll put a.
Well, hopefully they'll all have new homes by then.
Well, hopefully that, or if they
So-
don't, then hopefully I'm tossing around that idea of having a camper shell on the back of the truck. So maybe I could just have a camper shell full of goats. It'd be the traveling goat show.
Yeah, you would be the traveling
goat show.
That's how that would go down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Honey wouldn't fly for that. She said no goats.
Let's see. No goats? No joy. Yeah, no joy. No joy, no joy. That's all right. Maybe we can all go to Oshkosh or something. Sell goats for fuel.
That's the whole idea. So if you know anyone in the Texas, Central North Texas area who's interested in a goat, tell them to look up Friends in RV Spaces and also Rankin Road Farm. Yeah. Oh no, say hi. Hi. These are our guests. Our guests.
There you go. We got to put them on there for just a second.
Yeah.
I told them on what they were like. They didn't want to be put on the spot. But
That's funny. Yep.
That's Sam and Sarah.
So as you can see, we've got our little area set up around here.
There's the camper
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
We've been having.
We just been hanging out and enjoying the time. We went to the stockyards, so we'll have a video coming up on the stockyards.
We have a Dr. Pepper
fun.
video coming up.
Dr. Pepper
from Waco.
video from Waco, Texas. Stockyards video. I think another video about what to do in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, as well as some other tour videos coming out. So make sure you stick around for all of that.
Oh, I really did like that Class A that we toured
that was nice.
On the last video.
Yeah, this thing is so big, and everything
I'm not
comes
saying,
with,
there's just something out there for everybody.
It
and
is, but
everybody's looking for, what's out there. So we try to do a variety of different styles.
What I want to do, I want to get enough where we can do a project where we can get together with, like, say, me and Sam, Steve, Terry, and work with a manufacturer and make a custom RV with all the improvements that should be offered. Why do I feel like I have a boat?
I don't know, but you just had a swarm.
And work with a manufacturer to build an RV the way we think it should be built, and see,
Well, that would be cool. And we have met some interesting people, like people at Keystone. They were very receptive to that sort of thing.
So I'm hoping to, because their factory, the Arcadia factory and everything, is right up there where I go. So hopefully we can do a tour of some of the factories soon. That would be a lot of fun. But I would like to know why they don't do certain things on some of these RVs, like why me and Sam were talking just the other day, why the RVs don't come with heavier duty shackles and hangers, and it's not that much, it's not any different to weld on bigger hangers, and it doesn't really take any longer to put bronze bushings in it rather than plastic from the Lippert factory.
Well, you could argue that the parts wear out faster, so therefore you need to spend more money in the future for repairs.
Why not Asdale? Absolutely, RVs need to be Asdale sidewall, so there's no delamination. And then what I'm going to do? She don't know yet. In a little bit, so I got to polish. I need to deoxidize and polish the RV. But then what we're going to do?
What are we going to do?
We're going to, when it gets like really dull, we're going to strip the roof off, and I'm going to take it and have the entire RV, the roof will be a different color, with the entire RV rhino lined. Yeah. And then we could make stencils to do our decals. They could spray different color rhino liner.
No.
It would be invincible.
No.
Why not?
No.
Yes.
Because it's rough and ugly and tacky.
It's not ugly.
And I said no.
It's not ugly.
No.
You guys know you want a rhino-lined RV.
No, you don't.
One day she's going
Let me tell you something.
It's going to be
you want that, but your wife does not. And
but you still have the inside. I'm not going to rhino line the inside. I see. I guarantee you, because all the grand design after my video went up about my shower tower.
They did take our shower
next
tower.
year.
Mm-hmm. That's new in all of the
they
solitudes.
Started putting freaking shower tower, and now I guarantee you they're gonna have rhino RVs.
Nate and Marissa must have saw our video and said, "Hey,
yeah, no rhino."
No rhino. Thank you, Terry.
Yeah, whatever. I thought she was on my side. Okay? So what needs to be on the roof? What kind of roof do we need?
Well, it should remain white.
I can't believe we're still using rubber roofs, and they did steal my shower. Yes, Terry. And I'm mad about it, but I've got some other ideas. And I'm not going to say them here because I know they're watching. Real TPO fiberglass roof. I would like to know the cost difference between the two of those. And like a high quality fiberglass roof. I don't understand why that's not,
well, they are taking the ladders off now so that you're not to walk on your roof.
But I don't know if that's more of a structural thing or they don't want
things hanging off the back,
hanging off the top of the roof. Or fiberglass roofs have to be cleaned and treated and taken care of as well. Or a 60 mil TPO roof. That is a thick roof. Yeah, that's a very thick roof. I don't know anybody that really has any experience with the bulletproof roofs. You see those at shows and things like that, and they're advertised. They come out to wherever you're at and clean your roof, and they put a real thick coating over your roof that's supposed to last the lifetime of the RV, and you never have to worry about it again.
We have a ladder that we keep Timmy the turd tank strapped to.
Yeah.
But Thomas never climbs on that ladder. He
not
always,
much. I mean, the thing is, they're just
a regular ladder.
I usually, if I'm on the road and I have to, I'll use a step ladder up to the bottom of the ladder there and climb up it. But they're just so small and close to the.
Well, they're dangerous. You know,
they're not great. Our roof costs $800, and you can do a ladder if you sell it right. When did you have the roof done, Steve? Like, how long after you got it did you have it done? I really would like to see inside the purple Momentum. That was such a.
Oh, that was incredible. That was such a rush.
Gotcha. Ladders because government regulations to increase weight. The ladder supports. Requires a redesign of the rear wall. Yeah. Well, we're not going to redesign much. Last December. Did you have a leak, or were you just like redoing the roof? So there's so many of those. I mean, Terry, that which one do you use? I've heard great things about them, and that bulletproof roof that the people come out and clean, and it's like a 3-day process. They clean your roof, they pull everything off. It's a liquid, roof coating. They paint around everything and then roll on there. So as long as that holds up, I mean, I think that would be great.
Yeah, Sam, I'm with you. I don't like floor vents at all. We have one, and it's a heat vent in the bedroom.
Yep, no more floor vents.
That's the only.
That's a big.
Oh no, we have a heat vent in the
yeah,
at the other end, also at the back.
There is a manufacturer that is,
and I hate carpet too.
Is making and I don't know. I want to say it's Horizon is a RV company that's making a higher end fifth wheel that comes with mini split air conditioners now. Ceiling cassette. I am going to, at some point in time, put a dual ceiling cassette mini splits in our
like a stink bug.
Bugs. A dual cassette bug mini split in our unit. So Stay tuned for that. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but I know it can be done, and that's what we're going to do. So
Future projects.
Future projects.
All right. Does anybody have any questions for us?
Mini split ACs.
If you haven't hit the like button yet, please make sure that you do so, or subscribe.
Yeah, the RV.
It's all good things.
Before we got the RV home. Yep, all good things. So anybody want to chat about anything? Anybody want to come up live? Anybody in here wants to come up live? I don't know how to do that.
I don't either, but we can figure it out.
We can figure it out if anybody wants to come up and chat on face-to-face on the Hitch show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a damn good show. Mm-hmm. So what are we doing? Disc brakes, yes, disc brakes. I would love to get hydraulic disc brakes on one day. Oh, one day we will.
Winter camp out in Florida.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So I was trying to shoot for Florida for our March trip.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Anybody that wants to, yeah, that'd be cool. We'll get Terry out here on this this side of the island,
or Arizona.
Well, that's kind of far away.
Those are the choices for
not currently
for
from
spring.
from where we're at currently. But so what we're doing now, we're gonna, I think we'll be out here about a week. We're going to.
We'll be here for a few more days.
Yep, we're gonna head back to the home base in North Georgia. We've got some kid things to do. We're going to we'll be home for about a week. And then we're going to go to Tampa for a week with one of the Chitlins and hang out with her and some friends.
We have some fun stuff planned while we're down there.
So we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff while we're down there, RV related. December 22nd. Is that your retire date?
Is that this year, 2021 or 2022? Or is he saying December of 2022?
December 2022.
Oh, okay.
So
I got you.
Next year, you're almost there.
Yeah, we'll do something.
Maybe we'll come out there and throw a big retirement party and park in front of your house. Woo! Maybe you could just come out here, because I'm sure.
Holy shit!
What the fuck? What the hell was that?
It was a stick bug.
Was that big?
Oh my gosh!
God damn, attack bugs out here. Attack bug. I know. Damn, I'm gonna dim my light down. Shit. I'm gonna get
Terry is in California.
A bug zapper here.
Okay, now I've got the heebie-jeebies.
Heebie. Probably turn it down a little bit.
What?
A lot.
Oh.
I don't think it'll matter. Anyway, what were we saying? Oh.
We were talking about Terry retiring in 2022.
Oh. Yes, we will make it out your way. Our son
Oh,
is
well,
in
Nashville, that's not too far.
No, and we can meet you there. So
okay,
that
we're not
be
doing
great.
Mississippi, though.
Please don't do
There's
Mississippi.
a big X on Mississippi.
Don't do Mississippi.
No.
Nashville.
We can do Alabama or
Alabama would be great.
Or Tennessee.
So yeah, we're gonna go do the Tampa thing, and then October. I'm not 100% sure what October holds. Maybe the Outer Banks.
Have some things in November close to home.
We have a few things close to home in November with another YouTube channel. Yeah, Nashville. Okay.
Nash Vegas.
Nash
baby.
Vegas works. That would be great. We could, and you know what? Sam and Sarah have never been east, really.
No, they've never they haven't been to our time zone.
Yeah, they've never camped in any other time zone than theirs here. So we got to get them over there. So that would be great. Yeah, that'd be cool. So I don't know what October, maybe the Outer Banks, November there, December. Who knows?
I don't know.
Do you know?
Do you know?
All right, guys, that's an hour and 10 minutes. Sam and Terry, y'all want to come over here and say anything?
So We'd
please
like to
come
thank everyone who registered to for
Y'all
our
have to.
contest and did all of the things that we asked. There,
That's
there's your friend again.
the
He
hell?
just landed on the. Oh my goodness!
Oh, Mr.
Let's
Bug.
see.
What the? All right, so if
So-
These people are a blast in person.
we might be horrible on video, but we're pretty good here
Right.
in real life. It's a lot different. So you really, if you haven't done Boondockers,
Terry, no have bugs here. That's my kind of place.
you have never cleaned your windshield because yeah, but
Oh yeah. Well, wait till the springtime here and you get love
well, that's
bugs.
because you can't afford windshield cleaner. Since
Whatever, Terry. We don't like you now. You've got big bugs in Florida, and they will
Yeah,
take you away.
they'll carry you
Yeah.
away.
Mhm.
So if you ever, what are we?
I don't know.
Yeah, Terry can't clean his windshield because he can't afford the windshield wiper cleaner after his water bill and his fuel bill.
Man.
Sunshine dollars, they call it.
Yeah. How's that
Mm.
working?
Yeah, so that would be cool. We maybe Nashville will be the site of the.
Oh, that would be fun.
That would be a lot of
would
fun.
be fun. Mhm.
What the hell? All right, man, it's getting rough around here. All right, so
Wow.
if you get to the Dallas Fort Worth area and you need somewhere to stay, come here.
Look up Friends and RV
Friends and
Spaces.
RV Spaces on Boondockers Welcome.
Facebook, Instagram.
Facebook, Instagram. Make sure you follow them. You would have a welcome, safe, full hookup place to spend the night or spend some time if you need to. They're wonderful, wonderful people. They haven't kicked us out yet, so they might probably wanted to, but
They might want to even more now.
at this
Anyway.
point. But we love you all, and thank you all for being here. Thank you, everybody, again, who entered for the drawings. Steve, thank you. Terry.
You guys are what makes this
Amazing.
fun for us.
And yeah, so if we didn't have people like you, fans like you that show up all the time
And interact.
and interact with us, because that's really what we're after, is the interaction of that community. We wouldn't be doing this still. So, all right, I guess we're going to call it quits for tonight. Huh?
All right.
All right.
So
Love you guys.
take care of each other.
Love each other.
Make every moment count.
End broadcast. Yeah, I want to end it now.